to our humble test center. I see here you are a human, and you are scheduled for some tests. The reason for the tests is for our fundamental research on the human to understand how and why the human operates. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Me and my colleagues are vetted, tested professionals. We've all been doing this for many eons. We've proven legitimate track records. Our laboratory is very highly rated. As the guest experience is always a high priority for us, we want you to feel relaxed at all times. Allow me to put your mind at ease by going over some of the tests and answering any questions you might have about them. This way, we have full transparency. We'll start the day with some collection of bodily fluids and tissue samples. These will be sent to a laboratory and analyzed further. They will be documented and compared to our existing database of other human beings. While those are being analyzed, you'll be subject to an assortment of imaging scans, starting with ultrasonography radioisotope scan, positron emission tomography. That's a good one there. You will also be subject to a flexible endoscope. The endoscope will move through your mouth, esophagus, down to your gut, intestines, and your kidney. We will also conduct a full measurement of bodily activity, such as electric cardiography and pulmonary function tests. We will conclude the tests with a scan of your complete measurements and dimensions. All of this data will be logged in our database, and again compared to and analyzed with the other human beings we have on record. That's all we have you in here for today. In the event we find any abnormalities, we may need to run additional tests. But of course, we will consult with you first and get your consent. And before I get your consent for these tests, I should warn you, they are quite safe, but there is always risk of injury with any kind of medical procedure. But you'll be closely monitored, and therefore you have absolutely nothing to worry about today. I am right here, and my colleagues are also watching from an observing room. With that being said, may I now get your consent in the form of a signature? There you are. Just sign right there, please. Very good. Do you have any questions for me before we begin? So you want to know when you will be released? Well, according to your record here, you are exempt from that privilege. So, you will not be released. Why, you ask? Well, it says here that you are special and unique sample. Subject has a unique quality, and therefore cannot be released. You are fundamental to our research, apparently. The exact reason is a little above my pay grade. You see, I do not have such clearance to know the exact reason you are exempt from leaving. But I will consult with my manager staff to see if it's something that we can arrange telling you in due course. I'll just make a note of that. These things often happen, and they can be overruled. It also depends on the results of your test. If we find out that you are actually as special as they seem to think you are, it may be far harder for you to return to Earth. Also, that can go the other way. If you are not so special, you can be released, most likely. If that's all the questions you have, I will begin to take some samples of bodily fluids. Okay. Just going to place a small needle in your arm to collect some blood. Yes, that's it. A small pinch. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Getting quite a bit of blood. Okay. That should do it. Alright. Thank you. Just hold that. Should stop bleeding any moment. Here is the sample I've collected. Quite a large sample. But it will be separated into smaller bits for different analysis. That's why we need so much. It's a nice color you have. Quite bright and almost delectable color. Almost makes one wonder what it could taste like. I can certainly smell it. I could smell it when it was on your skin. After all, why shouldn't I? Just a small taste. Later, after we're done with the scans, we'll have a shot. Quite mesmerized by your blood, actually. Sorry. I'll try not to do that again. Before we begin with the imaging tests, I want to offer you a mild sedative. The machine can cause quite a stir. It's a little noisy and clunky. This is due to the nature of how many tests we run at once. The sedative can help you keep calm and relaxed, which also assists in the quality of the test. You see, if you are nervous and twitchy, that can throw off the scan, and we may have to restart if that were to occur. And then we'd have to go through the process all over again, which none of us want, so it is better for you to take the sedative, enjoy your time and relax, and we can get some better results from the imaging. Does that sound all right with you? Okay. In that case, I'll give you the sedative. Just hold still, all right? Okay. Not so bad, huh? Yes, I too enjoy a mild sedative myself once in a while. With all of that out of the way, I think it's safe to say we could begin the imaging tests. Do you feel you're ready to begin? A little slower to respond. It's the sedative kicking in. Do you feel waves of relaxation and pleasure washing all over you? Yes, you should feel it around your neck and your back, and your shoulders, and down through your spine. Generally a tingly feeling, butterflies, up your neck again, and down to your legs, your feet. Spread so your whole body, and not so long you'll feel completely relaxed. Okay. If it's all right with you, I'm going to start the scanning process. I will count down from 5 so you are completely prepared. Okay? All right. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that feeling all right so far? Okay, I'm glad. You're doing an excellent job keeping still. Just let the machine work its magic and allow the sedative to completely wash over you, getting very clear images of your body. Not much longer now. Almost completely finished. Yes, I believe we're done. Yes, we're all done now. Thank you. I'm just going to check if all the images came out completely clear. And if they did, we are probably okay to move on to the next set of tests. However, if any came out unclear, I will have to run the scan once again. Let me just check, okay? No, it seems as if everything came out clearly. We have everything we need here. Now, before I bring you to the next room for your results, do you have any questions for me about the tests we just took? No, there shouldn't be any side effects. We've worked out all the, bugs from this testing. You should feel no symptoms whatsoever. Any other questions? Ah, yes, the sedative. The sedative will wear off in about 2 to 3 days, give or take. Yes, you want to know who you can talk to about returning to Earth? Well, perhaps in the next room, when the doctor's reading the results, he can go through some of that with you. Review your pending case. Right. Well, if there's nothing else from me, I want to thank you for your patience and your good nature. Not all humans are as kind as you and understanding. You are a good sport, and your data will be absolutely fundamental in our database. There's no doubt about that. So, I want to bid you farewell, and have a good day. Thank you. Yes, right this way.